So that's me in the 70s. That is me in my room with a hodgepodge drum set that my grandfather put together, and I'm sitting on a hamper. My grandfather was this tough old guy, and he had a heart attack and he drove himself to the hospital. Like these old guys named Irv. They don't even name guys named Irv anymore. He was unconscious for a long time, and I would sit by his bedside and talk. And I would tell him the same thing over and over because I started to run out of words. Like, how many times in a row can you say, I love you, I'm here, like, it's gonna be okay? The words lost their meaning. Like, they didn't work anymore for me. Words are a funny thing. Sometimes people say words to you and they have good intentions behind them, but they don't really come out that good, right? Have you ever had that? Like somebody say something and they mean well, but you're like, it's not really helping me. So instead of talking, I decided to bring an instrument like this to my grandfather's bedside. And I never ran out of anything to say when the drum became my voice. 5, 6, here we go. Small hearts. Here we go. One more time again. I think people have limited phrases or things to say. Like if you tell a grieving kid like, well, they're in a better place now. You think that might be helpful to them, but their reality is like, no, a better place is like sitting right next to me. So I think words have this way of missing the mark where drumming and music don't. I'm all about going from thinking to feeling. My hope today is that you all, we tell a story and we create through music, but also that you connect through telling your story without using words, okay? What is something you miss about the person that died? Nice. What are you grateful for? Now this can be deep and personal, or it can be a little more lighthearted. Like if you're grateful for pepperoni pizza, I'm okay with that. Screaming jokes, music. Screaming jokes, music, what? Music, country songs? Okay, okay. I like it, I like it, I like it. So I want you to think about our messages being lifted by the rhythms and the vibrations when we play together, okay?
Wish I had him, football king. Wish I had him, here we go!
When they're playing messages to their loved ones like, I miss you, many times they'll be saying and playing the words, and then they'll stop saying it and they'll just be playing it. So it's almost like they transform the idea into the music. You know, my goal is to have them go through an experience where they have to think and check in with their emotions and use the drum as the voice. Use the drum to tell the story. Use the drum to play out the emotion or to connect with the people around them. Because I think one of the biggest values of going to a camp or going to a support group is realizing that you're not alone in those feelings and emotions. It's really easy to isolate and go inward, but this experience kind of encourages them, even though it might be hard to make eye contact with somebody or to switch instruments with somebody, it forces them to stay connected. The purpose of the eye contact is basically what you're saying is I see you, or hello, with my eyes. It's an acknowledgement that we're doing this together. I also want people in my workshop to leave with joy and like permission to be joyous and to make noise and to be rowdy if they want to be rowdy. Let me take you through the steps of how you build a bucket drum. On one side, I want you to write a message to your loved one, like I miss you, or I love you, or thank you, or whatever you want to say. I'm really passionate about it. I think that is contagious. Like, people can feel it when you live it. People need permission to have fun and smile. Like, people assume that if you're grieving or somebody in your family has died, that you shouldn't have joy in your life, that you shouldn't be allowed to laugh and have fun because of this sadness, because of this grief, or because of the person that you lost. And if they loved you, of course they want you to have a happy life. The good news is that this is just the beginning of you taking words and making beats. So if you have your own that you want to do all on your own, and you're going to have a drum to be able to play it, you guys can keep making beats for the rest of your lives.